Alright guys and girls, it's Jerningham here. We're going to be looking at more of India's problems that they're having with the coronavirus. So we're going to be playing the video. Still got my box there.
They're volunteers picking up the COVID dead no one else will. The kindness of strangers in the most awful of circumstances. They all have jobs, now on hold, so they can help in this national crisis. They've been collecting bodies in their makeshift ambulance since first light. This is their fifth in a few hours. All carried from homes where coronavirus struck and where they breathed their last, without ever getting to hospital. When they arrive at the crematorium, it is absolutely packed, and they're at the back of a long queue of funerals.
This is pretty astonishing because almost everywhere you look, there are ambulances carrying a number of dead people. There are something like 42 ambulances that we've counted that go all the way down this road. And the crematorium is working non-stop as the numbers of deaths in India continue to rise, along with the spike in coronavirus cases.
They don't have time to wait. It's going to be a while before the funeral can be held. The crematorium's already got a backlog, and they're furiously building more pyres. And the volunteers have had a call to pick up another body, and this time it's personal. It's Pritam's cousin. They're taking incredible risks, doing a job they don't need to do, whilst coronavirus tears through their own families. His cousin was a successful businessman, Jaspal Singh, a father of three with two daughters in London and a third in Canada. It's close to 40-degree heat, and collecting your own relative in a pandemic is not easy, either physically or emotionally, and they've all suffered. Their families watch from a distance. There's a lot of fear about now, as well as COVID restrictions keeping them apart.
Today we are picking up his cousin. 2 days back I picked up on my own uncle, and he died because we couldn't supply him oxygen. I was working in the mortuary van. I couldn't pick up the call, and the moment I was able to receive the call, he was already passed away. So it's really tough for us.
The next crematorium is as intensely busy as the last. It feels like the whole of India is burning right now, and everyone's affected by this. Pritam spends minutes with his family. He's not the only one who doesn't have the luxury of grieving, and this is all weighing heavily on them.
If we got emotional, we will not be able to do this. We will have to be strong. We have to cope up with this.
Paramjit is spending his days surrounded by death. His own parents are ill with COVID, and he's also been sick with it. But he wants to contribute, and this is his way. Every home visit, he and the team are entering a dangerous, infected zone again. And there's shock and distress inside. It's another father, another breadwinner, who leaves two daughters and a wife. How can somebody who's lost everything put into words what this means, she says. My girls are all alone now. The end had not been easy for Devinder Singh or his family, full of battles and frustration. There's an undignified struggle down 2 flights of stairs. The family hadn't been able to get him enough oxygen or a hospital bed, and their neighbours who knew this feel their sorrow. It could easily be them next. Without these strangers helping, they couldn't even transport the body to the crematorium. A mother and her 2 daughters, united in their anger that this need not have happened, and these mass funerals could have been avoided.
I really feel that there is a big failure of judiciary, of the nation, of so many people who cheated me on cylinders, who didn't give me facilities on time. And my father couldn't get anything on time. Everything got delayed, everything. Everything got delayed. No reports on time, no medicines on time.
India is suffering, and too many believe that it's not COVID that's killing, but the mismanagement of it. The loss is very personal, but there's a collective pain in the country. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Delhi.
As you girls can see that, and ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of worse cases in India, a lot of heartbroken people that are going to miss a lot of loved ones and friends that knew them. It's a shame, but hopefully they'll be able to get grips with it. Hopefully some of our countries will help them. But anyway, thank you for joining this video, and see you next one. Peace.